Yes, I have a question for you. I want to know what you want to be better at. What do you want to learn more of? What is frustrating you that you can't quite figure out? And I want you to learn it. I want you to go out there and learn it today. Because I tagged Andrea Elf in here and Scott Curtis for two reasons. One of which, Andrea and I had a great conversation today about 20 minutes ago. And we were talking about some of the feedback from my coaching course that I'm teaching. We were talking about the environment that we surround ourselves with. We're talking about making a positive influence in other people's lives. We're talking about lives, what's a great reason to do a live? What holds back people potentially from doing a live? We talked about a lot of things, but what really struck me about the conversation is we were talking about how much we've grown in the last year. And how many times we look back in a year and we're like, man, things seem to feel just the same. Same situation, same story, same scenario, but we know that it doesn't have to be that way. So I want you to start thinking about what do you want to be better at, and I want you to go learn it. Because you can't brighten another person's path without lighting yours first. And what I mean by that is this. When you learn something, I want you to teach it to somebody. I want you to go out and I want you to become a mentor. I want you to teach somebody something that you currently do on a regular basis. Maybe it's a habit or it's a food choice or an active choice. Whatever it is, I want you to teach them, because when you teach others, you end up learning more than the student does. That is one sure way to accelerate progress in anything. I'm not saying that I'm going to help you learn it. I will, of course. If you sought me out or seek me out or however you want to put it, and you're like, hey, Steve, I want to learn more about this or this, I will give you tips, recommendations, encouragement, whatever you want to say. But go learn something, and I want you to teach other people, because you've learned something new this week, and I want you to go share that with somebody else. And why did I tag Scott in here? Because Scott had just posted, and it just came to the top of my mind, how he's eating yogurt. He has a distaste for it. Regular plain yogurt beats the sugar stuff, right? And he adds chocolate protein powder to that. So now he's sharing, and teaching somebody something, whomever's listening. Now, whether they're a student of that, they want to make a change in how they're eating with their yogurt, it doesn't matter. He's going out and he's saying, hey, here's what's working for me. Go and see if this is going to serve you. Because when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And that's what's really going to be important here. So we're continually growing if we allow ourselves to grow. So we have to learn something new. What is that going to be? Then you have to practice what you preach. Practice it, instill it, create it to make it a habit, and then you need to preach it. So practice what you preach, and then go preach it. Go teach somebody. Go mentor somebody. It could be just your child, teaching he or she how to tie their shoe or ride their bike or put their clothes on. Go mentor somebody from something that you've learned recently. Maybe it's in this group. I'm not saying it has to be in this group. I'm saying just go out in the world and go serve yourself a bigger purpose. And if you truly want to improve yourself, then you have to be a teacher. You have to be a mentor. That's how you make the biggest improvements. So whatever you want to be better at, go learn it. Stop procrastinating. Stop holding back. And go teach somebody what you learned, because I promise you that when you start teaching people what you're learning and discovering, you learn the content, the information even better, deeper, more sound. Why do you think that is? Because now we have to create a thought process to it. Anyway, Andrea, thank you for your message today. Thank you for your conversation. I greatly appreciate you. And for those that are coming on here and showing up to this group. It's always better to teach active, engaging minds than passive ones. active engagement minds versus passive. That's right, Katrina. They continue to learn. Yeah, they continue to learn, but they also have intention to teach it to other people. Don't be selfish. All right. Make it a great Tuesday. Make it a Tuesday worth repeating. And let's go.